Hey guys, Desolator Magic here with one big news story coming out of the Magic world. Okay, now that I say it out loud, maybe the Magic TCG subreddit is not like the Magic world. It's kind of like this bizarro one where everybody's insane. It's like if you took the Magic community and then made it all internet-y. Oh, so they have an official rules change posted by Modern 1/10 or 1 out of 10. I don't get it. I don't know, some mod or admin or something. So they posted, hello, hi. Followed by, after deliberating among the mods here, we have drafted the following change to the rule concerning proxy discussion. The basic gist of it is, just don't tell people where to get proxy cards. They can figure it out on their own. That is it. That is our proxy rules. So the real takeaway from this is, if my neighbors could stop getting arrested for 2 seconds while I'm trying to record a frickin' video, you know, twice in 1 week, I'm going to go outside and gawk. I'll be right back. So they did elaborate with this further statement, and just to read it verbatim, they said, forever and ever, life is now or never, forever never comes around, and then in parentheses, people love and let go. You'll never see me again. So now who's going to cry for you? You know what? I think I'm reading from the wrong tab. Look, this is another BS controversy, okay? I had to pad it with something. All right, so they actually said counterfeits exist, and that's an unfortunate reality. Some people try to use counterfeits, so cards that look authentic, to scam people. Proxies are things that you might use in your deck to represent a card you don't have for whatever reason. Proxies are most commonly printer paper and don't pass as a real card under basic scrutiny. Let me just repeat that last part. Under basic scrutiny. There have been other really alarmist sky-is-falling YouTubers, not going to name any names, but an alarmingly high number of them are named Rudy. That's just, you know, it's weird. All one of them. Oh no, I might not be able to tell from across the room or from a really low-res eBay photo. Darn. You put a card in my hand and blindfold me, I'll tell you if it's real or not. Come on. People are like, ooh, the dot test, a microscope. Or pick it up, weigh it, put a light under it, or tap it and feel the vibrations in your fingers that go from the edge of the card back. That is the number one way that I can find out if a card is fake or not, is just tap on it. The second best way is to hold the owner at gunpoint and interrogate them. Just kidding, it's not, don't do that. So anyway, with the 30th anniversary edition, Wizards has resumed selling, quote, not tournament legal, end quote, versions of old cards, aka proxies. And if you're about to say, well, they're not proxies, they're collectibles. Well, I can consider proxies to be collectibles too. Like just random ones off the internet. So in addition to being collectibles, they are by any definition proxies. They are a representation of the real card that are blatantly not the real card. It's really not complicated. So they say, after stating, Wizards has resumed selling not tournament legal versions of old cards, aka proxies. And if you're wondering what they meant by resume, just look up gold bordered cards. I mean, honestly, the giant cards that used to come with Commander products, those are technically proxies. They're not tournament legal, they're clearly not the real card. They were made by WOTC, and they have some value. Although, look at the value of those cards versus the real ones, and you'll know what this $1,000 set is going to be worth, which is dead-ass nothing. So they go on to say, with this, it is clearly not our job to determine what level of proxy is acceptable or what counts as a, quote, real card. I guarantee you that the double quote real card part was a shot at Mark Rosewater and his ridiculous, that's gatekeeping, don't tell people what's a real card, when he was talking about the universes beyond, because no, The Walking Dead is not a real card in the Magic universe. That is ridiculous. Just because they said it is doesn't mean it's real to me. And I'm the customer, and I get what I want or I leave. See also Hasbro stock price. Sincerely, the Magic community. So after that, they say counterfeiting is copyright fraud. I could not agree more. And is illegal. Let me just remind you of that, because I agree with that statement wholeheartedly. Reddit rules require Reddit rules, not policies, not best recommended practices. Reddit rules require that we do not endorse illegal activity. Yes, we know there are subreddits that do it anyway. No joke, they put that in parentheses. They actually wrote that. Dude, this is so freaking based for them that I'm actually surprised. But that one really dickish mod already left, so I mean, hey. I mean, the IQ of the whole damn thing went up 3 points. I mean, it's still not breaking 100, but I guess they found 2 brain cells to rub together to make this post. And yet it goes on. Comments that name or link to services that sell counterfeits, aka high quality proxies that look very like the printed cards or bootleg cards, will be removed. Beyond that, go nuts. Talk about proxying. Lament Collector's Edition. Whatever. Support local artists who produce definitely not tournament legal cards if you wish. Let me just point out a lot of the cards that are like, oh, this is clearly not real. They actually did paint over or modify the real actual card. And the ones that are full paint jobs, it probably isn't the real card under there because who would possibly know? Like, why would you even put the real card under there if you're going to paint the whole thing? So the line between proxy and I just painted over it is like, who knows? It's blurry already as long as they're not, hey, these could pass as real, which means that they are absolutely unequivocally a copyright violation and illegal. And don't support, let's just be honest, Chinese companies ripping off other people's work and profiting from it. That is so morally reprehensible, even if the people being affected are wizards of the greedy hypocrite coast. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The only thing worse than WOTC when it comes to companies is the entirety of China. Or at least big businessmen. Honestly, if you know enough about China, the people in the rural area are pretty chill. They aren't greedy and they don't subscribe to the current culture and the current, racism and just awful culture being pushed there. But yeah, the Communist Party, a little bit worse than WOTC. That may be news to some of you, and there's a little bit of crossover between them. Twitter ain't the only one with a bunch of socialists. Anyway, this post goes on to say, yes, it just keeps going on. Beyond this, it's up to moderator discretion. If we feel something is on the line, we may leave it up or remove it. In simple terms, don't advocate for actually breaking the law. We don't care about your... Oh, they actually said it. They broke their own rule in the announcement. We don't care about your insert name of website that they probably shouldn't have put on here, altar of the Dragon with a waifu on it. I'm not kidding, they wrote that. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. P.S. We allow posting of digital altars on Fridays, but just posting a digital version of your proxy that looks exactly like a real card will be removed under the no pictures of just cards rule. Boy, it really fell apart at the end there. It almost became like a logical recursion, but I get what they're going for here, so, poorly written-ish, but still pretty based. Holy crap, me and one of the people running the Magic TCG subreddit actually agreed on something. I'm sure that's the last time that will ever happen. Other than maybe the game is dying, I think he said that once. I could agree with that. But, well, I guess it's true that a broken clock is right twice a day. And other than that, it's completely useless. Couldn't agree more. So really nothing else going on for news except spoilers starting this Thursday, I believe. Depends what you consider spoilers to be, but yeah, Brothers War coming up. Other than that, hopefully if I can get it done today, we've got the official Mark Rosewater teaser for the Brothers War coming ahead of the spoilers or first reveal or I don't even know what it is. Who knows? Probably spoilers. Sets do be coming out real close to each other. So watch for that, subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Actually, my subs have been going through the roof, so I appreciate everybody for that. I don't mention it a lot because it's cliche or annoying, and then I dip below 50K. Okay, honestly, I don't care that much, but I found out that I've been watching a channel for 5 months, and I wasn't subscribed. They just kept showing me the videos. So it's like a public service to once in a while just say, hey, check your status, and then check your privilege, and then subscribe because I'm a victim. I don't know, I'm Irish and autistic and poor. There you go. I should be on disability. Where's my free government money? I'm going to move to the UK. Oh, how many more people can I offend until the video ends? You know what? I'm ending it. Bye.